Hi everybody, this is Stacy with SAS Custom Holsters. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video for anybody, and well, I just got some mold guns from a friend of mine in Georgia. Bob Cook at Cook's Holsters is now making mold guns for the hard-to-get guns, such as the Kimber Solo with laser, the Kel-Tec P11, the Diamondback 380, and so on and so forth. He has everything from the SIGs with the ambi safeties with lasers, Lionheart LH9s, LH9Cs, shields with laser light and laser max. Let's see what else has he got here. Glock 42 and 43 with the laser maxes, EAA witnesses, SARs, Burst of Thunder 380cc's, and so on and so forth. I'll put a link to his new website for his gun molds in this video somewhere. But the thing I like about what he's done is he's not really copied off of other people. I mean, he's used some of their ideas, but he does a really good job of mocking up the gun. That way when you get it, it's ready to go. It's fairly heavy, like the multi-molds. Here is the Kel-Tec P11. Thing I like about what he's doing is he's actually blocking out all the retention points that he can. He doesn't block them all out. He blocks them out to what he does his holsters for. Personally, I try to block everything out, even like this little slide release light right here, or, whatever that is right there. And then I'll even go as far as sometimes filling in the serrations on the slides. I want the only retention point to be on the trigger guard. That's just personal preference, and everybody's different, you know. So, other than that, he's done a really excellent job. They're really detailed, just like multi-molds, but triggers filled in good. Ejection ports filled in really good. He took his time on these and made them right. And he's always open to suggestions also. He told me that. Anybody that buys these and would like to see something different, you know, make a suggestion. He'll consider the change. You know, if there's something wrong with it, get a hold of him. He'll make it right one way or another. He's a great guy to deal with business-wise. Here's the Diamondback 380. Like I said, it's... Get my camera to focus. You know, it's really good quality. I have only used the Kimber Solo so far. And I had him send me the prepped and unprepped version, because he has an option on his website. You can buy standard molds, which are the prepped version, and then you can get an unprepped version. If you buy them separate, that's $100 if you buy one of each. If you go down on his page, he has prepped and unprepped combo for $90, so you're saving $10. I personally would like that option because I don't have the money to go out there and buy all the real guns. As much as I would love to run out and buy every real gun there is, I don't. So his unprepped Kimber Solo is true to form. A lot of the blue guns, actually, if you look, they put like a filler on the backside of the trigger guard. I generally cut those off. I try to find a real gun and match up the thickness this way. That way I can test fit with a blue gun the best I can. But his is going to be a lot better, and I really appreciate what he's done there. Here's the prepped version of the Kimber Solo. Now, remember what I said. I like blocking out everything for my holsters. So I've added some epoxy to do that. So don't think he did wrong. It's just I do it differently. and I just use a cheap epoxy from Ace Hardware, believe it or not, and it sets up really nice and hard. It fills in everything, and you can sand it down, and it gets fairly smooth. Got a lot of air pockets in this one, but it comes out really nice actually on the holster. Then I even like the little detent pin there, take the slide off. I even block out for that. I don't want any retention, like I said, except for the trigger guard. But he does a really good job with the safeties, where you can holster with it on safe or off. He did notice this when I called him, and I told him he received the guns. I told him I loved them, and I let him know that there was just a slight dimple in this one on the ejection port, and he had already made changes to his mold. So he's already on top of any quality issues. He just tried to rush these out to me so I could try to do this review for him, which I really appreciate what he did. But compared to the the multi molds, completely different color. Diamondback 380, Diamondback 9. So you can definitely tell the difference. He's using the square sight channels, which I really like. Multi molds use both, which there's nothing wrong with them. I just like the square ones better for some reason. He leaves them extended out. If you want to cut them off, you can. I generally do. I don't leave my sight channels out all the way, but it's personal preference. But the weight, his is comparable in weight. I don't know the materials he uses or Tony uses at Multi-Molds, but that's hopefully proprietary. I don't know. And but they're both great guns, mold guns. I got a little tape left over on this one. I don't know. I can't tell you whether or not Bob's guns will ding up like Tony's does. I put all mine in drawers. I don't hang them on pegs or anything. I'm pretty brutal with mine. So I have a compact space to work out of, so I can't keep them nice and safe on a pegboard like some. But so far, I've had them in and out of the drawer several times, showing some of the local holster makers, and they really like them, and I haven't seen any dings on them. So I don't know if it's a difference in the material, how they're finished or whatever. But so far, no dings on the Cook's molds. So not taken away from Multi-Molds, but they don't have every gun out there. And like I said, what Bob's trying to do is fill the gap of the hard to find prepped guns. Blue Guns has a huge list, but you really have to prep those up really good. So if anybody has any questions, shoot me an email. Haven't been the best at responding to all the YouTube comments or anything like that, so best way to reach me is email, and that's simple, sascustomholsters@gmail.com. You can call me. If I don't answer, I'll try to call you back. Since I've started these videos and everything, I've become very busy. Hopefully everybody else has too. But I'm getting to the point where I might actually have to hire somebody. Don't want to deal with all that paperwork and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. But like I said, I'm still here to help you guys out. If I don't answer you on YouTube, please email me. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. My customers are my first priority, and then we go from there. But I just want to give a big shout out to Bob at Cook's Holsters for letting me hopefully be one of the first ones to purchase these. And like I said, there's a list, and it's growing, according to Bob, that is rather large of the hard to find holster preps. I mean, I know the leather guys, I believe leather guys out there like the unprepped version. So, but Bob told me that I believe Index Fasteners will be carrying these soon. Don't quote me on that. I don't want to spread rumors. Good Lord, don't get me in trouble with anybody at Index Fasteners. That's where I buy all my stuff from. So, like I said, the reason I got all this stuff on there is I like it prepped out different. He can't, please everybody with the way he does things. But, again, any questions, give me a call. You can still call me. Email. Look for these at cooksgunmolds.com. cooksgunmolds.com. And I'll try to scroll up here and give you guys a quick shot of the my video monitor here with the computer, and we'll go from there. My videos aren't the best in the world, but I do my best. So I hope you all are doing great in your holster making adventures. Hopefully real soon I'll be switching from the Blue Light Tactical to the HD Industrial Vacuum Press, and I'll do a short video on that also, because HD Industrial does great videos themselves, so there's really no need for me to add to that. It's just I've pretty much wore out my Blue Light Tactical Vacuum Press, and it's time to go to the ones without the foam on the lid for the seal, because I've replaced that several times. Still a great press, don't get me wrong. I'm going to keep it as a backup, but I've heard nothing but great things about the HD Industrial. So but I'll let you guys see the screen real quick, and then I'll get off here and stop babbling. So hopefully it'll adjust. cooksgunmolds.com. Alright, check him out. Like I said, if you have any questions, email me, sascustomholsters.com, or excuse me, it's my website. www.sascustomholsters.com is my website. Please go check me out. Check me out on Facebook. Like my page. You can ask me questions there also. But sascustomholsters@gmail.com. Have a great day, guys.